Hey, Skull Nation. What's up, my fellow Vikings faithful? Can you feel that electric chill in the air? It's December, the playoffs are knocking, and we've got a primetime monster staring us down. Us, the Purple Warriors, storming into the heart of enemy territory against those star-spangled Cowboys. But hold up, before we dive into the chaos, imagine this. Under those blazing AT&T Stadium lights, our boys in classic home purple clashing against their pristine whites like a throwback fever dream that'll have you screaming at your screen. Yeah, that's right. This week 15 Sunday night football showdown isn't just a game. It's a must-watch uniform masterpiece that screams NFL tradition. Stick with me because I'm breaking it all down Viking style, and trust me, by the end, you'll be pounding that like button harder than a Brian Flores blitz. Who's ready to talk purple pride? Picture the scene: Dallas, the so-called America's team, rolling out in their sparkling white jerseys, the ones that make them look all clean and invincible under the Sunday night glow. It's one of their last chances to flex that classic look this season. They've got just 2 more whiteouts left, and they're saving one for us. But let's be real, Skull fam. Those whites might shine, but they've been stained with doubt lately. The Cowboys are sitting at 6-6-1, clawing for every inch in the NFC East, trailing those Eagles by a pesky 1.5 games. A loss here could bury their playoff dreams deeper than a Jerry Jones regret. And get this, former Cowboys star Keyshawn Johnson just dropped a brutal truth bomb on their odds, saying straight up, "Playoffs? You'll better pray for miracles if you keep stumbling like this." Ouch. But hey, what do you think? Can Dak and the boys pull it together, or is this their breaking point? Now, flip the script to us, the Minnesota Vikings, rocking that deep royal purple that's been our battle armor since the days of the Purple People Eaters. It's not just a color. It's a statement, a roar from US Bank Stadium echoing all the way to Texas. We're 5-8, yeah, I know the record stings like a frozen tundra wind, but don't sleep on this crew. J.J. McCarthy's got that second-year fire, Justin Jefferson's hunting for 1,000 yards like it's his birthright, and Aaron Jones is trucking fools left and right. Facing Dallas on their turf? It's primetime pressure, but that's where Vikings shine brightest. NBC's got the call at 7:20 p.m. Central Standard Time. Mike Tirico and Chris Collinsworth breaking it down while we're out there making history. Skull Nation, drop a comment. What's your bold prediction for our purple invasion? Jefferson torching their secondary, or a gritty ground and pound win? Teaser time, Vikings horde. As the Cowboys sweat their slim playoff shot, we're the wild card spark ready to ignite AT&T into a purple inferno. But uniforms aside, this clash is loaded with stakes that'll have you on the edge of your seat. Coming up, we're peeling back the Cowboys' desperation, why this feels like their do or die, and how we're primed to exploit every crack in their armor. You won't believe the stats I'm about to drop that scream upset alert. Stay locked in. The Skull chant starts now. Oh man, let's talk Cowboys panic mode. They're favorites by 6 points at home, per BetMGM, but that line's thinner than their playoff hopes after a roller coaster stretch of 3-2 in their last 5, including that funky 6-6-1 tie that's got fans scratching heads. Trailing Philly by 1.5 games means they can't afford a slip. Win out and maybe they sneak in, but drop this? Forget it, it's wild card wildness or bust. Keyshawn Johnson's mic drop? Brutal truth. Your defense is gassed, Dak's carrying too much, and the playoffs are a coin flip at best. Savage, right? It's got that locker room echo, the kind that lights a fire or exposes the cracks. For us Vikings fans, it's music. Their must-win vibe just amps our underdog energy to 11. Zoom in on AT&T Stadium, that gleaming fortress where the Cowboys play king. But tonight, we're the invaders in purple, ready to sack the throne. Sunday night football means national eyes, 8:20 p.m. Eastern Time kickoff, NBC lights blazing brighter than a Dak deep ball. And those uniforms? Dallas in primary white, crisp and classic, popping against our home purple like a fireworks show gone wild. It's one of their rare white jersey nights left, saving the navy blues for Week 16 Christmas chaos. Hope they perform, 'cause per the schedule, home bold means they're leaning hard on that home field myth. But Skull Nation, real talk, we've stormed bigger castles. Remember our 28-24 gut punch in 2019? History rhymes, and we're rhyming back louder. What fires you up more about this matchup? The Cowboys' white-hot pressure or our purple resilience? Hit the comments. I read every one, and let's build that pregame hype together. This isn't just news. It's fuel for the fire. Tease alert. Next, we're diving into our Vikings game plan. How Flores schemes could feast on their O-line weaknesses, with stats that'll make you believe in a Skol miracle. Don't blink. The breakdown's heating up. All right, Skol warriors, let's shift to the heartbeat of this beast. Our Vikings' purple pride under those primetime lights. At 5-8, we're not out, far from it. Every snap's a statement, with J.J. McCarthy slinging it like a vet, already threading needles for 2,800 yards and 18 TDs this season. Jefferson, the man's a missile, 900 yards and counting, and pairing him with Jordan Addison creates nightmares for secondaries like Dallas. We're the road warriors here, but that purple jersey? It's our shield, our war paint, deep, bold, and unbreakable, clashing perfectly with their whites for that TV magic that screams, instant classic. Dig into the stakes for Dallas. 661 records a house of cards, one gust from tumbling, especially with that 1.5 game deficit to the Eagles turning every down into playoff or perish. They're banking on home cooking at AT&T, but our D-line, led by Flores Blitz Happy Brain, has racked up 35 sacks, third in the league, and could feast on an O-line that's allowed 28 already. Uniforms add the flair. Cowboys' traditional whites for that clean, star-studded vibe, one of two left before they dust off the navy blues for Christmas. It's visual poetry, but poetry with punches. Our purple's the underdog hue that's punched above wait time and again. Skol fam, quick poll. If we steal this W, who's your MVP? Jefferson burning coverage? Or Jones grinding him down? Shout it out below, your takes fuel my fire. This uniform clash isn't fluff. It's the spark for a storybook upset. Hang tight, up next, the broadcast buzz and why NBC's got this pegged as must-see TV, with viewer stats that'll blow your mind. Purple power incoming. NBC's Sunday Night Football is the big stage, Skol Nation, and they've crowned this Vikings Cowboys tilt the main event. 8:20 p.m. Eastern Time. Lights, camera, purple action. Mike Tirico's voice booming, Chris Collinsworth dissecting every play, Melissa Stark on the sidelines catching that raw energy. Last year's SNF averaged 18 million viewers, but this one's buzzing higher. Early projections hit 20 mil, thanks to the uniform pop and divisional drama. It's not just a game. It's theater, with our purple invaders stealing the spotlight from Dallas White Knights. Back to the Cowboys bind. That 6-point favorite tag feels shaky when you peel it back. They're desperate, 661 clinging to NFC East scraps. 1.5 back of Philly, and a loss echoes Keyshawn's grim words. Playoff chances? Slimmer than your Super Bowl ring collection, Jerry. Their white jerseys, classic home bold, per the 2025 schedule, gleaming under AT&T's roof, but we've seen that shine fade fast. One more white outing after this, then navy for Christmas. Hope it brings luck, 'cause they can't drop another L. What channel you tuning in on, Vikings faithful? NBC, Peacock Stream, or Vikings app for that exclusive angle? Let me know in the comments. Let's pack those virtual stands. Teaser drop. Coming up, the uniform deep dive. Why this white versus purple combo is NFL gold, with throwback tales that'll have you nostalgic and hyped. Skulls rolling. Uniforms, my purple people. This is where the magic ignites. Dallas in their primary whites, that timeless clean look that's won Super Bowls and broken hearts, bolded on the home schedule as their Week 15 armor. It's rare air. Just two whites left this regular season stretch, making this clash a collector's item for the eyes. Paired with our home purple, it's Contrast City, vibrant violet against ivory, popping on HD like a 4K fever dream, the kind of matchup that makes casual fans tune in and diehards chant louder. Layer in the Cowboys' urgency. 661, favorites by 6, but that 1.5 game hole to the Eagles is a chasm, and Johnson's podcast roast, your playoff truth? It's ugly boys. Hits like a blindside hit. AT&T's their fortress, but our 5-8 squad's got grit. McCarthy's poise, Jefferson's speed. We've got the tools to tarnish those whites. This isn't random. It's primetime destiny, Sunday lights amplifying every tackle, every score. Skull Nation, rank it. Best uniform combo of the year. This purple-white banger or our home opener? Drop your vote below. I want to see that engagement explode. This visual vibe's just the appetizer. Next, we're hitting the injury watch and scheme secrets that could flip the script. Stay purple. The plot thickens. Injuries? Skull fam, the Cowboys are skating clean. No major hits reported. Full steam ahead with Dak slinging and CeeDee Lamb cleared from that concussion fog. Ready to dance. But don't get comfy. Our Vikings are battle-tested, with Flores scheming blitzes that could rattle their O-line, which has sprung leaks to the tune of 28 sacks allowed. At 5-8, we're hungry, not hobbled. Jones is fresh off 800 rush yards. Jefferson's a TD machine. This white-purple war under the lights? It's ripe for chaos. Dallas desperation peaks here. 6-6-1 record screaming for salvation, 1.5 games back. And that must-win aura thicker than AT&T fog. Keyshawn's truth serum? Playoffs? You'd need a miracle and a prayer. Defense is cooked. Their white jerseys, one of 2 remaining home specials before Navy Christmas blues, symbolize hope, but hope fades fast against Purple Fury. Who's your X-factor if Lamb's unleashed? Our secondary stepping up, or Flores dialing heat? Comment your hot take. Let's debate like tailgate pros. Teaser. Up next, the historical heat. Past Purple Cowboy clashes that still give chills, with scores that'll pump your veins. Vikings forever. History lesson, Skull Warriors. Fast forward to 2019 US Bank Stadium, when we edged Dallas 28-24 in a nail-biter that felt like destiny. Dalvin Cook feasting, Cousins carving, Purple hearts pounding. That win, it fueled our wild card run. A reminder that against the boys, we're 4-2 in the last 6, owning that rivalry edge. Now, flipping to their turf, white jerseys gleaming, our purple road rage. It's payback poetry, with stakes sky high for their 6-6-1 scramble. Cowboys' white elephant in the room. That classic uniform pops, but so does their pressure. 1.5 games down. 6-point faves masking the panic, Johnson's jab landing hard. Brutal? Your season's on life support. 2 whites left, including this, before Navy holidays. Perform or perish, Dallas. Relive that 2019 magic. Which play still haunts your dreams? Share in the comments. Your stories keep the fire lit. This throwback fuel leads straight to our game plan breakdown, stats and strategies for a skull steal. Buckle up. Purple plotting ahead. Game plan unlocked. For us, it's Flores havoc. Our D's 35 sacks third best, primed to swarm Dak, who's thrown 12 picks already. Offense? Feed Jefferson early, let McCarthy air it out. He's 65% completion, 18 TDs, exploiting a Cowboys secondary that's coughed up 20 passing scores. At 5-8, we're spoilers. This purple push could be the spark that flips our script. Dallas counters with home heat. Whites for confidence, 6-6-1 fighting for NFC East life, 1.5 back. But that favorite status? Shaky when Keyshawn calls it playoff truth. It's grim. Rebuild vibes incoming. Uniform schedule's bold reminder. Win now, or Navy Blues for Christmas won't save him. Skull Squad, tweak my plan. What's one adjustment you'd make for victory? Hit comments, your genius shines here. Teaser time. Broadcast breakdowns and viewer frenzy. Why this SNF's exploding ratings, with numbers that'll hype you endless. Lights, camera, skull. Broadcast bonanza. NBC's Tirico, Collinsworth, Stark trio calling this white-purple epic, with Peacock streaming for the mobile horde. Last SNF drew 18 mil. But this? Projections spike to 20+ mil, uniform allure pulling casuals like magnets. It's Global Skull Vikings app, NFL Plus, KFAN radio for that in-game pulse, turning AT&T into our away playground. Cowboys uniform urgency. Primary whites, home bold, one of 2 left before Week 16 Navy. Classic clash with our purple, but their 6-6-1 desperation. 1.5 game trail, echoes Johnson's roast. Playoffs? Laughable without a miracle. Stakes? Sky high, escape needed. How you watching, fam, big screen or phone glow? Tell me below. Let's sync our cheers. Wrapping the uniform lore next. Why this combo's timeless, with NFL nods that'll geek you out. Purple pride prevails. Uniform legacy. This white versus purple? It's NFL royalty, Cowboys whites, iconic since 60s championships. Now rare gems in their 2025 slate. Bold home for Week 15 glory. Our purple? Fran Tarkenton-era thunder, evoking purple people eaters who terrorized QBs. Together, screen sizzle, tradition that transcends, making this SNF a visual feast amid Dallas' 6-6-1 playoff plea. Pressure cooker for Dallas. 6-point edge hides the hurt. 1.5 back, Johnson's dagger. Brutal reality, your windows slamming shut. 2 whites remain. Seize it or fade. Favorite uniform memory, ours or theirs? Comment your gem. Nostalgia bonds us. Final stretch teaser. Playoff paths intertwined, bold predictions, and your call to arms. Skol to the end. Playoff puzzle. For Dallas, it's winner wilt. 6-6-1, 1.5 down. This white jersey night their lifeline before Navy Christmas. A W keeps wild card whispers alive. L. Johnson's prophecy fulfills. Playoffs? Overrated dream for you. Us at 5-8? Spoiler Kings, Purple Road win catapults us into fringe contention. McCarthy's growth the X factor. Our purple heartbeat. Clashing whites like gladiators, under NBC lights. It's more than color. It's courage, with Jefferson's 900 yards, Jones' grit fueling the fight. This matchup? Destiny disguised as primetime. Skol Nation, predict the score, who wins and by how much. Flood those comments. Your voice echoes in the dome. Last call teaser. Wrapping with fire, final thoughts, your purple pledge, and the ultimate Vikings rally. Let's finish strong. Final roar. Faithful. This week 15 white-purple war at AT&T. It's our moment. 5-8 underdogs with purple fire. Facing 6-6-1 favorites on the brink. 1.5 game noose tightening. Uniforms steal the show, but heart wins games. Flores schemes, McCarthy's arm, Jefferson's blaze. Skol's scripted for glory. Johnson's cowboy wake up? Fuel for us. We've got the history, the hunger. Let's steal the night. You've ridden this hype train with me, Skol fam. What's your one word for this showdown? Drop it below. Smash that like if purple runs deep. Subscribe for daily Vikings news hits, and share with your tailgate crew. Turn those notifications on. Next uploads dropping soon. Until kickoff, stay purple, stay passionate. Skol Vikings.